What is up, Taurus? Welcome to your June 20th to the 26th weekly tarot reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. My name is Jordan. I'm a Master Reiki practitioner, spiritual life coach, tarot reader. I do a lot of things. So if you want to see all those things, they're in my description box of my website down below. And if you want a free 10-minute reading, check out Patreon. Other than that, let's begin. So I'm going to be using Marchetti Tarot today. It's linked in the description box as well. And I'm going to be using Tarot Illuminati. Okay? So let's begin, Taurus. Let's see what's going on for you. Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We'll do one more shuffle, yeah. Taurus, you feel very in the background, actually. Like, you feel very observant right now. Very, very still. Present, which makes sense. You are Venusian energy, Libra energy, Empress energy is what I meant by that. And that's present. Feminine energy is present. The Fool and the Nine of Pentacles, which is my mini Empress card. I like this a lot. So with the Fool in reverse, I feel like you're just waiting for this new cycle. You're like, I know it's coming. I'm confident in myself. I'm just waiting for it to materialize right now. That's really what it feels like. I don't feel like you're letting people in on what this is. And if you are, it's a very small group of people. I feel like a lot of this is going on within you. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, which is Taurus energy. You've been manifesting this, but this, some of you, this is a searching energy, and I keep hearing Churchill. To me, this feels like a space, like almost like a sacred space, but I feel like you don't want me to use that word. It's like somewhere you would go to that is like your sanctuary, is more so it, like time alone. It's, yeah, like you're really putting out to the universe the kind of energy you want to be in moving forward into whatever cycle you're about to start. So if you want to be in peace, you want to be in abundance, you want to be in wealth and happiness and joy, you're putting that out and moving in that way right now through the world. And in turn, it's coming back to you. And if you haven't embodied this yet, this is what's coming up. Six of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Six of Swords is in reverse. Seven of Swords is upright. Bottom of the deck, High Priestess. This is the last thing standing in your way, is really what it feels like. It feels more so like something that you're, yeah, I just got chills, like that you're attached to. I'm getting chills all over right now. I feel like this is something you don't want to, and you don't want to address it. You're like, do I really have to address that? And I feel like this has come up a few times for you. Yeah, you don't want to see it. High Priestess. It's, this is within you. This is a behavior or a way of thinking and feeling that is within. If you have a tendency of isolating yourself when change is around, instead of leaning on people, you're about to be challenged to work through that. Because the 7 between the 6 is the Ace. You're about to see what stops you from moving forward. And for some of you, I feel like it's almost like insisting on doing everything by yourself. Like a very, like, I can do it. I'm independent. I'm strong. And I'm not scared of anything. And I'm working with the divine. And the divine is all I need. And I actually had a conversation with somebody about how, for some people, myself included, there's times in life when we go through that lesson of, can you trust in a person here as much as you trust in your higher power? Just a thought. Let's look into this. Let's look at the Fool. Why are they showing? This feels like a runner. It feels like a runner. It feels like someone who's like speeding away. They're showing me like a car going really fast down the highway. And to me, that's someone who's like a, yeah, 8 of Swords. This is a runner mentality. 8 of Swords to me is like the self-imposed prison. This is also the energy of like being entangled in all of your fear and not seeing that there's a new cycle trying to come. It's like, oh my gosh, I feel change. So let me do this, let me do that. And it's almost like you've called in this change, you want it, but now it's coming and it's asking and requiring you to let go of things, so there's space for it. You're like, I can't let go of it because this is familiar and I know how to deal with this because I've been dealing with it. And if I let it go, then what's going to come in because I don't know how to deal with what's coming in because it's unknown. And being in control and knowing everything makes me feel safe. So you might isolate yourself. Let's look at this Nine of Pentacles. Justice in reverse. Yeah. Some of you are cutting contracts with people. You're cutting people out. That's exactly, yeah, King of, oh no, don't do that. Oh, that hurt my heart so much. Like literally cutting away someone who has so much love for you. And oh, they would help you. They would help you so much. They would literally help you so much as you need. And you're like, I don't need you. I can do this myself. And you're actually making this a lot more difficult. They're not. You think they would because you can't control them and you feel like you can't lean on people, but you can. Yep, they would actually make this a lot easier. They would allow it to be upright and not feel like a risk because you would have a support system. But right now you're like, oh my gosh, it's scary. I want to be alone because I can only control myself. Nope. Sorry, they're gonna come with you. You're stuck with them. Let's look at the Six of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Let me do it my way. It's literally what it feels like. You're like, well, I invested this and this is what I should get back. You have expectations. Five of Wands. You're very determined, you're very driven, and that's great, but you are being very much so challenged to embody that feminine energy that it's like when you're alone, you find it very easy to be in that peace, loving, like abundant energy. And then as soon as there's external energies, you're struggling to shield yourself properly or to learn how to not be enmeshed with other people. And that's the lesson that you're going through right now. Like what is yours and what's not yours? What can you control and not control? And what do you need to reprogram in your mind or your thought process to allow yourself to stay in that peace, right? So if you're in a relationship and your partner's doing something and it's upsetting you because it's creating uncertainty, remind yourself, I can't control them. And I'd want my freedom too. And I need to allow them their freedom. And I have to deal with this insecurity within me. Right? Five of Wands. It's balanced. It shouldn't be creating this drama, this upheaval within you. It's just challenging you to address the things inside of you that you're struggling to want to see. Yeah, you run from relationships when they actually start to get happy, when they actually start to thrive. A lot of times it creates like a shutdown. It's like a slow like dwindle away, like, oh, I'm fading into the abyss, I'm back, just kidding. It's kind of what it feels like. I want it, but I'm gonna go away, but I kind of still want it. I don't know what I want. What is this? It's your fear. Six of Swords. Let's look at it again. Yeah, the Devil and the High Priestess. I like this. And then you have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so your fear, which is an illusion with the High Priestess. It's what you don't want to see or accept. And the Devil is fear, it's addiction, it's attachment. It's actually programming. It's the things that we allow ourselves to continuously hold on to, even if we know they're not good for us, right? Because the Devil rules addiction, attachment, fear, limiting beliefs, codependency. And the High Priestess is kind of like the Empress gone cold. Like, I'm going to shut down emotionally and I'm going to run away now because I'm becoming too emotionally connected to you and it's scaring me and I can't control this and I don't want to get hurt. So the best thing I can do is to leave you, because being vulnerable and expressing my fears and overcoming them with you requires work, and I'd rather be attached to what's familiar, and what's familiar is myself, me, myself, and I. Being alone. So I'm going to do that because that's easy, right? Sorry. I love you. Ah, bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords. Yeah. Woohoo. You're going to get through it. It's just, but let's put it this way. You get through it, you don't got to do it again. But if you skip this lesson, it's going to repeat in your relationships over and over and over and over and over. And so often we're like, oh my gosh, this person's bad for me. Are they bad for you, or are they triggering you a lot? Because those are the things that have to be healed. Right? Because so often we're like, oh, this relationship has created so much chaos in my life. Has it created so much chaos, or has it brought up aspects of yourself and the other person that haven't ever been addressed, that have to be addressed? And then we're like, let me end the relationship. and be by myself because my life will be easier. But that wound is still there. Page of Pentacles on the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you're going to start reflecting on this behavior. Six of Pentacles and the Hangman. Woo! You're going to get to a place of surrender because you realize that you at times stop investing in things because you want them to be built a certain way with that Page of Pentacles there, and you need to surrender that control with the Hangman. The Hangman is about the in-between. It's about surrendering, and come on, camera, help me out here, please, Spirit. In 2 seconds. 3, 2, 1. For you, please. Nothing? I guess you're not meant to see it. Doesn't like you. Okay. Anyway, with the Hangman there, though, it's creating this energy of you're going through a state of awakening, right? You're raising your consciousness to a higher state, and because you're raising your consciousness to a higher state, it's allowing you to see the parts of yourself that you actually shut down when you should be investing them to build a new foundation. So instead of opening up to this person and telling them your fears and insecurities, which is what the Page of Pentacles would be, you stop investing in it and you start to pull back within yourself. And that's why it's self-sabotaging. Okay, let's look at the High Priestess, your overall. The overall. Ace of Wands. Yep. What you don't see is that this is actually trying to bring in that new energy for you, which we already talked about. Queen of Pentacles, making you feel safe and secure in your feminine energy, right? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So nice. So, so nice. Taurus, this is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you want a personal reading, Reiki session, mentoring, any of it, or free 10-minute reading, check out my website. It's all listed down below in the description box, and I'll see you next time. Like, share, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Helps the channel grow. Toodaloo.